What's up, everybody? It's super late. It's a late night nail sesh with Sugar on a Thursday. So, I am live because I can. So, I just figured we'd hang out, chat, chill. It's nail therapy, which can be anything from unboxing, and I have a few things here to show you guys. So, if y'all want to hang out, make sure you like and subscribe, y'all. And, yeah, we're just going to chill, hang out, possibly do something. Well, hello! Hello, my love. How are you? How are you? We have a new member. I'm so excited. It might just be me and you tonight, love. But we need to welcome our new member in too at some point. I'm so excited. How are you doing? How's your night? I have a few goodies. Woo! I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. I just figured we'd hang out, chill, chit chat, see what nail stuff we can get into tonight. I was thinking maybe doing a nail and making some galaxy stuff because your palette inspired me. Also, somebody has been asking me to do galaxy, and I'm like, I have some sponges I've never used, and I have some cool glitters and stuff, so yeah. Yes, girl. Hi, Glam. How are you, loves? I finally got my mailbox working. Woo! I'm so excited. I know, right? It's the Mac Daddy of them all. But before we do any of that, though, so I think what I might do, I think I might pull my little finger guy out. I forget his name, but we'll just name him Ted for now. I don't know. Ted? Ted. We'll name him Ted. Why not? I totally did not. Oh, God. Girl, it's okay. It is okay. We had a real bad storm today. Oh, my God. Hi, Candy. How are you? Thanks for coming. We had a real bad storm today. I have a few things we're going to open. We're going to do a little something, something. Just hang out, chill. Have any questions? Let's have a good time. Let's whatever. We may do a galaxy nail. I have a few things to show you and get into. I'm excited because my mailbox finally is fixed. So now I don't have to worry about. I have all this. And then we're not going to unbox this tonight. But we have this guy. Then we have this guy. And we have this guy. So we have a major Madam Glam haul coming. Just not tonight. Oh my God, the one that we had, right? I know, right? The one that we had was like out of nowhere. Like, I mean, not really out of nowhere. Like, you could see it, but at the same time, it looked like, you know those ho-ho things? Oh my God, I can't wait either. Hey! Thank you, by the way. And we have a new member too, guys, so I'm excited to shout her out. The new member is Mrs. T. So let's shout out to her because I'm really grateful and I'm really, really, really excited to have her as part of the Sugar Peep Club fam. I'm really, really appreciative for all of you. I love you guys so much, and yeah, I'm just so excited. So I saw that. I didn't even get a notification, y'all. I do not get notifications when people become members unless I physically see it in the chat. So it was just by chance that I saw it. So yeah, I was excited. Yes, ho-ho. So you know what they look like, right? They're round and they're like spiraled in the middle. So this is late night chit chat, chill, nail products, new products, just making some shit and then maybe go into some other shit, hanging out, whatever. But Swiss rolls, there you go, that's what they're called. That's what it looked like in the sky, and it was like rolling over. And I was like, oh my dear Atlanta, like this is no good. This is like, I freak out, okay, guys, because it looked like tornado, and I was like, no, 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 no. And I was just getting ready. It's not happening. And I was getting ready to go to the dollar store, and I was like, no, nope, I'm gonna wait. And then I looked, and it was fine, and there was like, it was dead. Like, there was no wind. It was very quiet. It was just, no, it was a no-go. Like, when there's like storms like that, I'm that type of girl that gets my purse ready, that goes around my body. I have everything I need. Social security cards, rings, my phones, my charger, my smokes, my everything that you could possibly need. Yeah. It was green, it was orange, but then it was like white and gray. And I was like, oh no, 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 no. And so yeah, I was just like, oh god. And then it finally like died down because I don't want to be in the car because I've been inside of a tornado last year, and it was crazy, and I never want to do it again. It sparks my anxiety. But anyway, we went there, and then it was fine. And then by the time we got out the dollar store, it was downpouring, and we got soaked coming home, y'all. But anyway, so now that all that's said, yes, import documents, always. Mine too. Mine freaking too. Oh my gosh. So I had you guys playing, and I got out because I was freaking out because I was like, oh god, here it comes, you know. It went right over us. Thank the Lord didn't do anything besides just rain really hard. Luckily. Really? Oh. But we have a few goodies. So I'm gonna show you what I found at the dollar store first. Because look at this. So Dollar General has these, right? They used to carry this brand. They do not have this brand anymore. And for my now they have Elf, y'all. The dollar store carries Elf now. Did y'all know that? At least mine does. Like, my Dollar General carries Elf products, and I'm like, that is crazy because I honestly didn't think Elf would be in the dollar store, but the dollar store's kind of becoming like a drugstore almost, you know? Oh my goodness. But I saw this and I thought, I like this. Look at that. I think that would be good for like polygel, right? Just because it's wide and you can get more of a surface area. It's also cute too, you know, and it's a little thicker on this side. You know, it's not the best to brush, but for the most part, if you want a thicker liner brush, it doesn't have a point on it. It's very flat. Like, the tip of it's not a tip, it's actually flat. However, it's okay. I mean, it's still pretty cute, though, you know? So, yeah, I was like, oh, well, that'll be great for, like, nice cleanup, maybe, or something, but I mean, it was originally, like, $6 or something, and it was, like, on clearance for that, so why not, right? Why not? So I got that. I thought that was pretty cool. And then I got this. I don't wear contacts, y'all. However, I got this for my aquarium nails because I'm going to put this solution and a couple of other solutions and see if I can't make my own type. And this is contact solution, but I was told that it was better to use this with. So, I don't know. I just seen that it was on sale and it was contact solution, so I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try it and test it out instead of paying all that money for it, you know? So I figured, why not? Are you talking about Dollar General? Sorry, my bad. Yes, Dollar General only carries this. Well, they used to only carry Believe brand. But yeah, this was in the clearance section, and it was the only one that they had. But now they have Elf brushes. But let me tell you, those Elf brushes are not the same that you find in the drugstore, guys. I checked them out, and they are like crappy dollar brand kind. of e.l.f. brushes. So I think this is like a lower end style of brushes. Hi, Ellie. Yes, yes. But you have to use like this and like baby oil or coconut oil together. But it gives it more of like a fluid. Like if you want to put more glitter in there where the whole thing's glitter, not chunky glitter, but fine glitter, then you'd be able to use this with, I'm pretty sure, but we're going to test that out. I don't know when, but we're going to test it. Hi, Ellie. Thanks for coming. I'm a nail channel. But right now I'm just showing products that I got, and then we'll go into doing something. But it's just late night chit chat, chill, hang with me. We're probably going to do a galaxy now. But I have some products to show you guys, and I was just showing you products that I found at a dollar store, at Dollar General. And I found this brush here, so it's pretty nice. It's actually thick, like a pin. And I kind of like it, to be honest with you. So, yeah. So that's that. I got that. That's actually nice, guys. I really like that brush. I like the way it feels. Is anybody else weird like that? Like, you like pins, the way that pins feel and stuff? Am I the only one? I don't know. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Emma girl. Hello, everybody. All right, so I'm going to show you these two products here, and if you don't know the colors, you should. But if you're new here, thanks for coming, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can still stay here if you're, if you don't love nails, that's cool too. We kind of just chit chat and whatnot, and like doing art and that sort of thing. Today, my brain isn't braining all the way, so just just hang in there, everybody. Just hang in there. But I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna take a drink though, okay? Okay, so we're just gonna open. Well, I actually opened this up already. Not opened it, but the big bag that it came in. So let me make sure my thingy isn't on here. Alright, so this is from Brit Brat Nailed It, everybody. This is her card. As you can see, it's 3 for you. Wow. Nana, hi! How are you? Oh, 423. Good Lord almighty. So I just got these. These just released on the website, everybody. So if you don't have them, you better get them. This was before the rebrand hit, but but I had to get them because they were the second generation, and I already have the first generation of this. So if you can guess what it is, can you guess what it is? And can we talk about something real quick, everybody? Please, 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 please. Am I the only one that doesn't think that crinkle in paper is bad? I do. Do you like press on nails or glue on nails or salon nails? Hi, Kayla. Hi, Kara. Well, I like all nails. I don't go to the salon anymore. I am a nail enthusiast. I do it all myself. I went to YouTube University, taught myself everything. If you check out my channel, there is, loads and loads of lives. There's videos, older videos. I pretty much go live. I'm ramping the lives up. But yeah, I really appreciate you being here. I like press-ons. I just did these really long press-ons. This was a 3-parter live because I was doing different ways to ombre. So these are the ones we did, and then it was like a freestyle 3D ombre rainbow nail set. And then I did these ones for my son's graduation. So yeah, I do all kinds of different stuff. Crazy nails, long nails, you name it. So, okay, but I've been seeing... So I've been seeing so many people say, sorry, oh my god, the crinkle paper, it's crinkling, I'm so sorry, I gotta open this, but listen, Linda's, the crinkle, I don't understand what that means. Am I the only one that doesn't understand why people keep saying, I'm so sorry for the crinkle? I mean, you gotta open stuff. The crinkle is part of the packaging, right? Or is it just me? I don't know, guys. I just been noticing everybody keeps saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Why? Can somebody explain that to me? Because I feel like I'm weird or something. Like, I just don't see the problem with it. You know what I mean? So I wasn't sure. Apparently it's a thing. I've been seeing it everywhere. Hi, Harmon. I know that they don't like, I mean, I get it, but we can't cater to everybody, right? But I just feel like if there's an absurd amount of plastic, then okay, I understand. You know what I mean? Hi, Amber. Okay, this is the box, everybody. This is the box from Brit Brat Nailed It. She is linked, guys. You can use code SUGAR. Ta-da! We got the new nail art liner brushes, and they're double-ended. Ain't they beautiful? Oh my gosh. This has been sitting in my freaking... how cute is that, right? Right? These have been sitting in my mailbox. I've been waiting on them. Let me get my other ones out so I can show you what they look like, everybody. Alright, so these were her first style of brushes. These ones are very thin, which is what I was looking for. So these ones are very thin, as you can see. And so I got these, and as soon as she said she had new brushes, I'm like, mine! Hi, Sealy! Is a condition called misappropriate where certain sounds bother people would... Ah, okay, see, I didn't know. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I had no idea. No idea. I just kept seeing it everywhere, and I'm like, what? Why? I'm like, it doesn't bother me. It's just part of it. I thought people liked the ASMR sound of opening stuff, so I'm always like crinkling stuff in people's faces. Because I'm thinking people like it, you know? I know, that's what I thought too, but hey, I thought I was weird or something. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. All right, so these are the new freaking brushes, everybody, okay? Okay? So, we have, these are double-ended. All right, so we have the 20 ml and the 15 liner. Oh, these are a lot thicker, too. Oh, I'll show you the difference in just a sec. So we have, what is this one? 12 millimeter. Ooh, I like the points on these guys. Oh, that one's thinner. This one's a 10. And these are not loose. Most of the time when you have a double end like this, they're loose. And they do not stay on. I can't do the whole chewing loudly. I can't. It drives me bonkers. Hi, Gabriella. All right, so this one is Swipe and Fade and Blend Baddie. All right, so this is the ombre brush, blending brush. I never use these, but you know what? I guess we're going to have to use it now. I ombre, if you guys are new here, I ombre with a liner brush, and that's all I ombre with. These are Brit Brat Nailed It. She is a small business, and she does amazing. She has amazing products. I absolutely love her products. This is what they look like here. I love them. They're always 15 ml HEMA free. Also, she's also running a buy 4 get 2, guys, and it is live right now, but it's only on the super bases. So all the pinks and there's purple super base, pink super base, and she only has a little bit of the super base, the clear left. So yeah, you can use code SUGAR for that. You're welcome, love. Thanks for being here. Oh yeah, Swipe and Fade. Ooh, look at that. I love the square ones. They feel nice too, guys. Oh, they are light. They're not super heavy either. What is this one? Sharp AF. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, we got a sideways one. Girl! I do not have one of these sideways ones yet. Oh my Atlanta, Georgia. She is also a creator here on YouTube. She is awesome. Okay, we have a round one. And it's not too long. It's not too short. Oh, y'all. Y'all. What is this one? Fill me in. Okay, I will. Ooh, look at that little tiny one. And it's thicker too. Because remember how I kept saying these ones are super thin? I went from needing super thin to needing thicker ones. So now I have both. Oh my gosh. We have to test these out, guys. Oh, yay! It was meant to be. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Amber. Thanks, Sealy. I think that's how... Is that how you say your name? I hope I'm saying that right. It's a madhouse. Wait, did I just do that? It's the details. Okay. I have... Okay, there we go. I had hair on it. Look at that. Details. Baby. We got an ombre. We got to try the ombre with that side. What is this one? Oh, yeah. Fill me in is the smaller, thicker one. And then it's the... Oh, shit. Okay. This one is a little bit longer, but thicker. Oh, y'all. Y'all have to go get these right now. Right meow. I'm telling you, you're going to want them. She doesn't have a lot of these left. There's still quite a bit, but not too much. So, I'm telling you, you're going to want them, everybody. We're going to use them tonight. How about that? We going to try them out tonight? Sure. Let me show you the difference here. Let me show you one that is the size of the other one. Okay. I think this one... So, this one's a 9. Let me get a 10. Hold on. Here's a 12. I know we got a 12. So, mine's a little... I haven't cleaned it yet, but... You see the difference. Hi, Melinda. Hi, the cool creatures. Sicily. Okay, gotcha. I will also try and like... Aw, well, thank you so much. So, can you see the thickness here? See how thin versus that one is? So... Oh, no, I just broke it. I just broke my cap, guys. Hold on. Oh, no. Well, that done came out. I done did it so hard, I pulled it out. There we go. Alright. So those are the brushes, y'all. Oh, I'm excited for those. Okay. So now I have this one and those. Woo! That's okay. We fixed it. Alright. So those are the brushes. And then I got something else. I got another box here. So here's this box. Let me... Alright. My address is on the top of this box. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Didn't realize. Do I have a Sharpie? I think I have a pink one. Let's see. Was this gonna work? Nope. Definitely is not. Alright, well. That's okay. I'm just gonna open it like so. Like that. Okay. So, I wanted to make sure that I got, oh, looky. Okay. We got free 100, 180, and there's another one in here. Free gift, everybody. Ooh, I got another free gift. I got more coming on the way, so we got more Burbass stuff. Aw, thanks, Amber. Okay, so... Oh, we have 80, 80, and then we have a 100 and 180. 100, I like the 100. I use that more than I use 80, 80. 80, 80 you'll use on acrylic, but I use 100 for everything. I don't even use 80, 80 to be honest with you guys, but you can always use extra files. So this is what I got. I had to get the refill, y'all. I got the last refill bottle. That has your name on it. Wait, what? Where? Oh, wait, what? I don't... So, this is her refill bottle. 60 ml. She did have 100 ml too, but her glossy top coat is my all-time favorite, you guys. And there, we have officially sold out of the glossy top coat. So thank you to Shelly and Nana Ange and whoever else did it. I would get my nails done, but I do sports. Oh, that's okay. You could always get like super short ones too. So this is new to her shop. It's called Stick With It. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Let me move this out of the way real quick, y'all. But everything is pinned, guys. And she is here on YouTube, guys. Alright, so this is her packaging. I love it. I save all my... Oh, it's a free gift. Okay. So, this is called Stick With It. Y'all, I could have used this on my 3D nails and didn't even realize it's a liner. This is for rhinestones and stuff. And your 3D art. Oh, is this non-white? I don't know if this is non-white, but holy crap, it's a liner brush. This is called Stick With It. It is on her website. I don't know. This might be $7.77 too, guys. I'm not sure, but we have the glossy top coat refill, which I'm not going to need this for a minute because I just opened my new one. But I got another glossy top coat because I had to. It's so good. Yes, Stacy's like, that's all mine. So that is all from Brit Brat, guys. And she sent me this and this for free, y'all. And I just got these two things. I have more coming, but... And let me remind you guys, I buy all this with my own money, okay? And I was an affiliate, and I did make commission, but I don't anymore. So I made... With that commission money, I had store credit, so I used my store credit to be able to get these. And I'm always transparent 100 with you guys. So I always like to, you know, make sure y'all know. And so that is from Brit Brat Nailed It. She is linked, everybody, now. Hi, Harper. How are you? Shout out to everybody in here. Hi. So, does anybody know what this box is from? If you're new here, hi, my name is Sugar. It's nice to meet everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do. This has been sitting in my box forever. No, but close. Thank you, Nana Inch. Thanks to all my mods. I love you guys. Looky! I finally have some liner brushes. Liner brushes? Liners. They sent me the whole collection of liners, guys. I am an ambassador for Nail Reserve and Brit Brat Nailed It, Madam Glam, and Varnail. I used to be for Born Pretty, but I said no. So I kindly took myself out of the equation on that one. Okay. And I save all these boxes too. Hi, Black Orchid. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Storm. You watched me yesterday. You did. How are you? All right, y'all. So we got some liners. Look at this. Whoop, whoop. We have... Oh, I wish they had a purple. Not me being... I'm grateful. I'm just saying. If they have pink, they should have purple. Alright, we have a black one. We have a white, a blue. I think this might be yellow. Is this yellow? Holy crap, look at that. Woo, that's neon. Wow. Let's see how the brush is, though. Only thing with liners is you have to be careful it doesn't drip on you. That's not bad. That's pretty thin of a liner, guys. Ooh, that's so bright. I'm doing great. How are you, love? Stingbug, hello. How do you get mod? You have to be here for a while. And pretty much help out and all that kind of stuff. I don't just mod people, guys. Okay? This is my second red that I've ever had. This is called Cherry Twist. Ooh. This is almost like an orangey red, but it's fiery red, maybe? Now, Nail Reserve. So, Brit Brat nailed it. Vegan, HEMA-free, cruelty-free, a whole 9 yards. Excuse me. Nail Reserve is also vegan, cruelty-free, and they are 9-free. Ooh, look at that pink, y'all. Now, I would say this formula seems a little on the thin side, but not too thin. Because I've seen a lot of these brushes, when you take them out, they just drip everywhere because they're so thin. So, that's cool. I'm glad that they're not dripping everywhere. Oh my god, I know, right? Hi, Mommy Life with Shay. How are you? And then we have this orange one, which is bright but light at the same time. I don't know if it looks bright to you guys, but it's more of a lighter tone, but bright at the same time. I just showed the yellow. The blue's pretty. Look at this blue, guys. This is your, like, average blue. There we go. I like the brushes. The brushes are pretty nice, though. Now, the question is, how thin are they? There's the white. The brushes are nice, though. I like them. Is it Alta Grace? Hello. And then here's black. This is going to help with character nail art, though. I feel. Possibly. Maybe. Alright. We got us our nice black. Let's try these babies out, shall we? I'm not going to try them on a swatch stick. I want to try them on an actual nail. Because I feel like we'll get a better look at that. Right? Let's do one of these guys. Okay. I need a little thing. Is that too bright for you guys, or is that good? I don't even know. I'm going to zoom in and bring it down. There we go. Alright. I'm going to grab a little thing so I can put that on. I threw my stand back in my... Look at my finger. This is Ted, everybody. Ooh. Ah. Isn't that funny? He's funny. Alright, there's Ted. Let's put him on here. Alright, let's try these babies out, shall we? Today's just chit-chat. I'm unboxing stuff. We're gonna try those freaking things out. See how it, like, wants to drip? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very thin, I will say. But I guess if you're doing character nail art, you kind of want it to be thin, you know? So, I'll try to make a rainbow the best I can. Look, it just keeps dripping. That's the only thing I hate about liner gels. It is pretty thin, though. Yeah. Definitely pretty thin. You definitely have to have a good amount on there. Ooh, it's gonna take some getting used to do this, because it just keeps wanting to drip, y'all. Whatever's on the stick is dripping. Yeah. It's definitely... I'm definitely gonna have to get used to this. Have any of you guys tried Nail Reserve yet? The more pressure I add, the better off the line is. Look, there it goes again, wanting to drip again. Good grief. I would say that's my only pet peeve with liners like this. I would much rather put it on a nail art palette and do it that way, but if you're just, like, outlining something, I feel like it would be alright. You just have to watch the drips. You've never tried it? I'm just gonna cure that so you guys can see, because you can see through it in multiple places, so it's not exactly, you know, thick. So, I mean, I guess that's good in the sense of, like, yeah. I like mine a little thicker too, but I'm just gonna flash cure that real quick. I'm gonna do, like, a little side quest rainbow thing. Why not? Girl. I love mine thicker too, though. Because they just need to be thicker, you know? Thicker than a Snicker, you know? Sorry, I had to say it, y'all. So you definitely need a lot on here. But yeah, it's definitely thin for sure. But just because I'm, like, pulling something out doesn't mean I'm going to be like, nope, you got to go get it now. I'm going to tell you the flaws. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. I'm not going to tell you to go out and get it until I've tested it myself. That's just how I am, everybody. Alright, that'll work. Hi, Stick Lover. Hi, Haley. I'm trying to do my nails more, but I'm not that good yet. Hey, girl. Keep practicing, because you will be. Trust me, I wasn't great when I did mine either. What is the design you like most? Rainbow. Ombre. I won't be live tomorrow, guys. I don't think. Because I have a, I thought about going live in the morning at 11 a.m. because that's basically the times that I go live. But I won't be live tomorrow night because my daughter has competition really far away. And so we have to make sure. This one is called Tangerine. Oh, they have names. Tangerine Swirl. But she has competition, so I'm going to be gone for, like, I don't know how long. So, let me take that excess off there. I mean, they're not bad. I don't have any other ones to compare them. So, I wouldn't be able to actually compare these to anything because I don't have any other ones or have never had any other ones. I just know that this is not like their typical formula of gel polished colors because they're definitely a lot thinner. But that's okay. I would say that liners should be thinner on the thinner side. So the only thing is with these, you would have to do a double coat because they're not like one coat coverage, unfortunately. So you'd have to do 2 coats. I don't plan my lives really, unless it's a big one, then that's a different story. But I'll let you guys know ahead of time on my community tab. So always check my community tab. Make sure you like and subscribe. All my lives, all my past lives are up. I always make sure I release everything. So I'm going to make stars on this, guys. How about that? With the white one and the black one. I just figured we could hang out and unbox this stuff and do a little nail art and chit chat. You can ask me questions if you have any questions. The ladies will also help. And if you guys want me to do a set, like what type of set would you like to see? Because I do a lot of acrylic too, guys. We mix acrylic colors. There's a a lot of, like, stuff that I do. I don't just do the same thing over and over. Sometimes I have, but it's bothering me. It's off, but we're going to try to make it as... There we go. That's going to be a cool line of colors. Stitch Lover. Hi, Breeze. I like the video. Yeah. Well, thanks, Amber. I really appreciate it. We still have to go live. Yes, Stacy, I know. I was just thinking that today. I like to watch you to learn your tech. Well, thanks, Storm. That would be so fun. We could be cray-cray together. I'm not even telling you guys the names. I'm so bad at this. This is called Blueberry World. Ha ha ha. I kind of wish they would have a green. But that's yellow. That ain't green. You know, to complete. They need a green and they need a purple. That's what they need. Me, I guess we could make our own purple because we have red and blue. So there's that too. Typically, I like to do my little ombre techniques, but I love ombre and acrylic. I do long, crazy nails. Now, this one is actually thicker than all the other ones, guys. If you look at it, it's nice and opaque. This one is actually opaque. It's definitely, you definitely got to get used to the brush for sure. That's one thing I will say. But this almost reminds me of like a retro rainbow. So it's not going to look perfect, y'all. Just so you know. I could try, but we would be here all night if I tried to make it look perfect. Yeah, we could make our own colors. That's for sure. I figured we'd try out the colors. So now that we got that on there, you know what? We got the blue. Let's make a purple. We won't worry about green, but let's make a purple because it's going to bother me if we don't. So, out of the liner gel, we're going to have a little bit more of what you want to do. If you want a cool tone color, you want more of the blue. If you want more of like a red, pink, purpley color, you want more red. Right? So, we don't need very much. Yeah, this one's probably the thickest out of them all. I don't know about the white or the black, but this is more of an orangey red, so it's a little bit different, but we're just gonna go ahead and pop one little thing of red in there. That might have been a lot, I don't know. We're gonna take a little dotting tool like so. You can use a brush too, but dotting tool is probably better. And I'm afraid this is gonna turn more of a red, burgundy, purple, just because, yep, how yellow it is. Or orange, I mean. Yeah, that is like, yeah, that's a no-go. We need more blue. We need more blue. I'll add some pink, too. I want to see what purple we can get out of this one with that red, since it's more of an orange red. But I think the pink and the blue is going to be the best way to give us that nice, cool-toned purple that we want. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's like a dark, moody blue. Purple. Alright, let's take the pink here. I just wanted to see what that red would actually give us. So let's take our pink. Woo! I would say the pink is like the thinnest of them all. I don't know. I love mixing colors. It's so fun. Make sure you guys... Oh yeah, here's the purple we want. So this is what your more cool toned purple, and then your more darker toned purple. Which one you guys like better? Or you want me to do both? I kind of think we need a little bit more pink, though. Because it's so thin, that blue just gobbled it up. Gobbled her up. Yeah. So, or we could just use, you know what? We're just going to try both colors. How about that? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Dark, but nice. And then this one. Alright, well, we're just going to take a liner brush and do it ourselves. Where's my new one? Let's check out our new liner, shall we? My favorite color is purple, too. Use a tiny bit of the darker purple. Inside this one? Alright, I'm going to take my alcohol and clean my brush first, though. I want to use this guy real quick just to see how good he is. Okay. You love purple, too? Yay! Yeah, I figured it would be, but let's take this top part off here. Oh, there we go. I can actually see it change. I don't know if you guys are able to see it change or not, but it did change. With just that little bit that I put in there. Yeah. Alright. This is definitely thick. Thicker than a snurker. Alright. Let's take our 10mm. This one's too thick. I thought it was going to be a little bit thinner than what it was, but it's not. So, I'm going to use this guy, and we're going to do this one and then the darker one. I'm going to spin my brush to get all the bristles. Can you guys see? Shout out to everybody in here. What up? Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like it. This is like a retro rainbow, though. The steady, like... Oh, I like this a lot. Let me grab some more. If you're new here, I just like rainbows. Because I like rainbows, guys. Okay, Amber, thank you so much. Appreciate all your love. So, the more pressure that you add, the bigger your line. The less pressure when you use your tip, the smaller the line. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Oh, yeah, I like that purple. I mean, this one's got bubbles in it because, you know, I used the big brush to do its thing. So, it's fine, though. We're going to cure. And then I'm going to use the darker one, too. Dude, I really like this a lot. It's thin, but it's thicker, too. Love it! And then we'll do white and black stars. I want to show you guys my starburst. Yeah. The taste of rainbow. Love it. I just like rainbow because of the colors, okay? That's the only reason why I like the rainbow. I love pop and splash of color, guys. Love it. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. That is like, that's definitely a retro rainbow for sure. Do we want to use black or no? Let's use the darker one just because we got it. I don't know how well it'll look, but... Should I put it here or should I put it the pink one? I'm gonna put it up here. It's almost like a gray. Like a gray purple tone. Yeah, that's definitely a gray tone. That's crazy. And when you have thicker liner brushes, or thinner liner brushes like this, and you want a thicker line, pick up majority of your color on your brush. Not too much, of course. And then use your pressure to make it thicker. That way it'll still cure properly, too. I'm just kind of... Alright. It's not a color I like, but that's okay. We're gonna put it on there anyway. Yeah. It's nice to know, though, that we can do that, and... yeah, I really like this. It feels good in my hand, too. It's not so skinny. It really feels, like, nice in my hand, which is great. I like that a lot. But with these, we're going to try and do some stars. Because, like, why not? So we're going to take a little bit and just add it to our plate here. I'm going to take some black. Just to add a dibby bit to my plate here. And then the white. I'm going to use the white. Should I just make black and white stars? What do you think? I mean, we're just testing out the colors. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. The colors are decent and they cure relatively well. So, I mean, they're pretty nice. It's just they're on the thinner side, so. Alright. Why did I put that away? I don't know. Alright, we're going to use this one again for the stars. But I'm going to use my little tiny dotting tool to do the stars. So, let's see. We're going to make one here. I kind of just wanted to make a bigger one just because. I'm going to use my pinky up against my hands, guys. That's going to give me, like, enough structure, right, to hold. And we're going to pull. And I can't see that well, so it's going to be crooked, but you want it to come down like this one. The less, usually if you just swipe it, you'll get that, like, star look. So if you do it real fast, like that, sometimes I'll think about it too much and they won't look great at all. But if you add more pressure here than here, it'll come out a little bit better. And then you can make like little ones here if you want. Bring it out in the middle. If you want. And they don't have to be like super long. But you want them to come to a point, at least. That one didn't, but that's okay. A little crooked, but no big deal. I'm going to take this little white guy and we're going to just go. Ha ha ha. So typically I'll do 3 stars in kind of like a triangular type, but we're going to leave it like that and cure it real quick and go in from there. Hi, Skylar. Hi, Finley. You aren't really testing them if you aren't testing them. Yeah, I'm testing them though. Right? We're going to add some black on there too, but I thought we could do like cat eye, like a galaxy, and like add some cat eye or something. Because there's like these ones, and I wanted to do like a nebula looking thing, and I was like, do I want to do that? Do I not? I don't know. Okay, love. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Love you. I hope you sleep well. Aw, thanks, Skylar. So we can use black too. But I'm going to take and let's do a little... You can do like little sideways stars too, if you want. But I want to do kind of... We'll do one there, and I'll do one there. You don't need much on your brush. You don't need to add too much on your brush. Can you guys see okay? So we're going to do a little tiny one, right? We're going to just flick. Now, the top and the bottom, you want it to be longer than the sides. You want the sides to be shorter, but you still want them to come to a point unless you're at the end like that. Mine's a little wonky, but you can also leave the stars like that and turn them crooked or cockeyed, and you can have like a little galaxy type burst of a star. I do a lot of my stars like this little one here. I don't even know if you can see that. Can you see that? This one right here, I do a lot of my stars like that. But for the sake of just testing this stuff out, we're going to go... This one's a little crooked. Like, super crooked. You can do them like that. I don't typically like them like that, but... And then you can bring it down, too. So, take your brush and come in from the side and pull down. And it's almost like a twinkle star. See? Mine's going to be a little crooked, but that's okay. You can do them like this, too. So this is like your 4-pointed type star. You don't want it to go like that, but things happen. Yeah. Typically, you want to come in more at an angle. So it's kind of more of a twinkle type, if that makes sense. But you don't want to go too far with it, because that just wouldn't look right, you know? That's not the greatest, but you can also take and come out and make points on there, too, if you want. Like here. You're not coming out of the color, you're making it. And then you can add something in the middle. Just real light. Just real light. Just different type of star. This one I like more, and these little ones I do right here are probably the ones I make the most. But I do like tiny. But here's what I do, right? So you can do like a 3-dotter. Like so. And then it kind of gives you something different, right? So we're going to do. Just gives you a little something extra. And then you can just kind of do little ones here and there. Just to kind of give it something. So yeah, that's what I do. Typically, it's easy. That was easy. Oh, I didn't think about that. Hi, Azuela. It is. It is. It's retro for sure. Thanks everybody for being here. Glam's good at making avatars too. Like, she's like this. I thought I don't know crap when it comes to it. We'll top coat this and go from there. But if you guys want me to make something else, I can too. Thanks. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I honestly don't like the lines, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? You can make your lines. You know what I mean? Typically, I would leave it wet and put a little dot in the center and then just kind of like marble it in there. That's what I like to do typically, but just to make the lines better, you can go over the lines if you want, but it's not that big of a deal. Oh, yay! Moonchild, hi! I'm great, love. How are you? We just tested these colors right here from Nail Reserve on a nail tip. Now I gotta add my glossy top coat to it. How did you want me to add the black though? Should we add black stars? Or should we leave it as is? I got 5 other freaking nails that I can do, guys. What was I doing? Oh yeah, glossy top coat. Where you at? The glossy top coats. I had to make my own purple because we didn't have a purple. On here? Okay. I can do that. I just didn't want to. I'll put some in here in the rainbow. You should add the black underneath. You can do a couple next to the white. Like underneath? Oh, like the back end of it? So you can see them? Let's see what it looks like. I wonder if I could double it. Just so it's on there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a side one. I'm going to take this guy and make a sideways. A little sideways galaxy guy. Ha ha ha. Little galaxies. That's what they remind me of, little galaxies. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, looky, we got little planets in there. How about that? Let's do one here. Can you guys see okay? Hopefully. I know. I just wanted to do these little galaxy things. They do, they look like little galaxy planet looking things. Aw, they look like little planets. Alright, what did you mean? So they're slightly offset. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let me cure those in there though. Great idea, everybody. So I do have cat eye. And I was thinking about using the Varnell cat eye colors that I have to do like a galaxy on a nail, so that way you could have like a rainbow galaxy. I'm trying to think if I did it black, what we could do. Thanks everybody for being here. I love you guys. It was just a impromptu. Just because I wanted to show you guys these and just kind of hang out with you guys for a little bit. Not too long, you know. Just a little bit so we can do some nail art. Unboxing some new products and doing some nail art. And I kind of like the way that is, how we did the stars. What if we did a long nail and Ted like that? So, you're saying just to offset it on the one side, right? I love this brush, y'all. So it would only be on one side though, correct? It'd be like very minimal. Can you try doing my... What is that? Hi, Gracie. If you want to really add the... get it silver cat eye or sparkle. Cat, hi! What is PFP, guys? I don't know what that is. Alright, let's try it, everybody. It's kind of hard to see because I don't know if you guys can actually see. Oh. Your girl went over the line, y'all. It's not very great. Whoa. I don't like it. Hi, Josie. Thanks for coming back. I like this big brush, though. Look. Does it clean up good? Kind of, sort of. I'm going to leave that one like it, and we'll make another one. Yeah, let's glossify that. Should we matte it or gloss it? Well, I just unboxed these from Nail Reserve. They're the new liners. And showed you guys the texture of them. And I did a nail with them. And then I made my own purple because we don't have purple. And then I just did some different types of stars on there. Just to show different types of stars. Should we matte it or glossy? Glossy, matte, ooh. Who's gonna be the tiebreaker tonight, everybody? Thanks for coming, everybody. Rainbow matte? Oh, I didn't think about that. Alright, we'll do... I'll go over the rainbow. That was a good idea, though. Look at that. Oh, it looks like glass, everybody. My favorite freaking top coat. Love it. Oh my goodness. Somebody asked to buy my nails. Did I tell you guys that? I was like, no, it's okay. Am I stupid? Probably. Oh yeah, look at that. And then I'll matte with our new brush. Let me grab my mat. I unboxed the new liners from Burt Brat Nailed It. And my glossy top coat refill. So I'm going to clean. I'm actually going to use this guy. I'm going to use this guy to do the big part of the... Hi, AB. Oh, yeah. Now, this brush is mainly plastic, guys. This is a makeup brush that is more of a plastic type, so it's not particularly nice, because you can just feel the difference in this. But this will give us a little bit... Ugh. That didn't go so well. I'm going to clean it on the side of my jar here. Alright. I don't know what do you mean by your profile picture? Yay, you got them. Awesome. You should sell them and get money off of that. I think it would. Really? I didn't think. This top coat is from Burt Brat Nailed It. It's the glossy top coat. It's currently sold out at the moment, though. Alright, so I'm going to use the matte. I'm hoping to not go over. Well, I just went over that. Shit. I would say this is not a great cleanup brush from the dollar store, but if you need one and you find one there, then it's good for, you know what I mean? For that purpose. The way this levels out, though, dude. This is her matte, and it levels out so well. Alright, I'm going to take this, and we're going to clean that up. But typically, I just like to hang out and do a little bit of nail art. I usually do full sets, but I thought since we just did one, we could hang out, and if you guys wanted me to actually make something, I could. Alright, I think I got it. Alright, let's see what that does. Oh, she wants me to do her profile picture. I gotcha. I was so confused. I am so sorry. Sorry, love, I don't do them. Problem would be... Yeah, because I would only be able to sell them, like, for, like, a commodity-wise. Like, you guys would... It would be something that you guys would set up in your room that you got from your favorite nail YouTuber. But you wouldn't wear them. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to wear them. It wouldn't be ones that I would make to be worn. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. My hubby is makeups, especially in the eyeshadow. I even started making eyeshadow. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. I've seen people myself. People like take a photo of their hand next. Yeah, I've seen that. Made to admire. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, they send you sizing kits and stuff like that. I just don't have that, guys. I am not... I'm sorry, but I'm not... I make press-ons, like, for myself and stuff. And maybe if one of my girlfriends asked, you know, like one of my friends, I might. But as far as selling them in terms of, like, a press-on business, no. It's just not something I'm interested in. I don't know why, it's just not. Look at that. There's our mat, everybody. Non-streaky mat right there. Ta-da! I like that. That's cool. But yeah, tonight was just chill. If you guys want to see something, let me know. I don't think I have any new... The cat eye colors... I don't know if I've swatched these yet or not from Varnail. I don't think I have. I think I did these ones. I have a lot of cat eyes from Varnail. But I thought about doing like a rainbow cat eye galaxy. Look, these are all my cat eyes, guys. They're, Oh, I guess I do have a liner. My bad. Forgot I had one. Didn't even realize ugh. This is a reflective, so these are always super duper thick. Ew. Whoa. Alright, now it won't go back in, everybody. Look how thick that is. Holy shnikes. Wow. Alright, you can tell I ain't never used that. I love Varnail cat eyes. I have jellies too. Like, my jellies are my favorite. Let's see. So these are my jellies, guys. So I have the tropical set right here. Look how pretty those are. Those are really pretty. And then I have this jelly set that's more of like a darker tone set. More like mermaid almost. That one goes not there. And then I also have, this is the other jelly set that I have from them. And I thought about using these colors, excuse me, to do like a nebula type rainbow galaxy effect, you know what I mean? That's why I thought about using these colors for. And then I have these colors are just like nudes and stuff, and then I guess I did swatch some of them. These ones have holographic in them. And then these ones are... There's these ones, which are really pretty. Yeah, they're really good. So these ones are really pretty because they are the hollow ones. And then I have the Aurora ones. I think these ones are the Aurora ones. I'm not sure. One of these are the Aurora. That might be that one. I never wrote on them. I just swatched them. And then I got new ones and never swatched those. So... Okay, so that's a... Oh my gosh, I do have, like... Look, I do have a red, like, burgundy one. I didn't even realize I had a red burgundy one, y'all. Look at me. Alright, so we have... Oh, that's a reflective gel. You can tell I ain't used this in about a year. But that is a very dark blue reflective gel, which is actually really pretty. So... Okay, so this is Interstellar. And then this one's Aurora. Interstellar, Aurora, 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 Interstellar, Interstellar, Aurora, Interstellar. Okay. And then this is the Crystal Ball Cat Eye collection, which is the two-toned, I think. These ones are, like, the newer ones. Yeah, these are, like, the more two-toned ones. And I think these are the ones with the... Yep, these are the ones with the hollow throughout. Hi, Goddess. Hi. The purplish one. Bye, Josie. Thanks for coming. You gotta make swatch nubs, sugar. I should. But I don't. I just swatch them and throw them on here. And then I'm always left to wonder, like, what am I doing? I know, it's the most annoyingest thing ever. I know, guys. I know, but... Like, when I used to do lives, I used to just throw everything. And then I was not prepared. Not that I wasn't prepared, but this is the Interstellar set right here. Which is really pretty. This one was real pretty, but they gave me a tester. So, it's not exactly the greatest, so. And then this one is, I think this right here. Yeah, maybe, possibly. But, yeah, that's all of those. So, I don't know, I was thinking, like, what do I do? And then I have Brit Brat's ones, too. And I think I have a cat eye from Madame Glam. That's a hollow cat eye, too. I think you should use a mix of them. Ah, okay. Let me grab a nail tip, y'all. So, do we want to use these ones that have the holographic? Look, can you guys... Oh, can you guys see both colors on that? These are reflective, so... Can you guys see it? Oh my god, look at that. I don't know if you can see the hollow, but... The Interstellar one is the one that's the reflective cat eye. It's like chrome. Like a chameleon reflective cat eye, which if you don't have this set, I would go get this set, you guys, because this is probably one of my favorite cat eye sets, is the Interstellar one. Alright, which ones? So, you guys wanted purple, right? We have this one. Darker purple with a green tone. We have this one, which is more of a reddish tone. With like a yellow-orange. This one is kind of like a brown tan, almost black sort of color with a green tinge to it. This one is the blue purple. I think this one, guys. Sugar, a sunset tone galaxy. Ooh. Instead of rainbow. So a sunset. So we do purples, pinks, and oranges, right? Definitely this one. Ooh, look at that purple. Like when the sky gets purple, deep purple, orange, peachy. Yeah. And it sucks because this one is so pretty, you guys. Look how beautiful that color is. Tell me that is not a beautiful color, you guys. It's even richer, but like there's hardly anything in the bottle, unfortunately. So I don't know how much I'd be able to get out, but there's some in there. But this is the perfect one. It is. It's really pretty. Whoa, I forgot about that one. Look at that. We have that purple. Turns into pink. Need to use that one for a fire nail. Ooh. This one would be a good for like a sunset with the purple, no? That's more peachy orange. Ooh, here's a pink one. That's green. We did want green, man. We could originally just put them all in there and make a freaking rainbow cat eye. Sunset one. The crystal ball ones are more of that thicker. You should think about doing it. I thought about it. I seriously thought about it. I really, really thought about it. And then I was like, oh, I don't know if I should. Because I'm like, how am I going to do it? You know what I mean? This one's purple on purple. Bye. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you caught me live, too. We're just kind of chilling tonight. Nothing too major. But I thought about doing, like, a rainbow cat. Whoa. Look at that. That is, like, a beautiful pinky, like, wine color. Is that not what you were... Someone asked me for this color. Who was it? Shelly? Shelly. Somebody asked me. I think it was Shelly. Alright, well. That's purple. We already got purple. For the most part, I like the interstellar ones. I think they're really beautiful. That's too dark. And that's, yeah. Alright, there's those. So. And then we have Brit Brats, too. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. Are we doing all cat eye? If we do all cat eye, then... Okay, so I have a silver one. Look, guys, I have not even swatched these. I've never swatched this one. This is brand new, y'all. This is a cat eye, and I've never used it. Frizzant... Well, I don't even know what that is, but... Ooh, which one? This one? I have a few... That's a builder gel. I have one builder gel from them. And then I have this one, but I don't like this one, but this is going in a giveaway because I have another one. I have two of those. But wouldn't these be magical in there? Look at these. Tell me that wouldn't be beautiful inside of a galaxy, right? The Peacock ones. This one? Cosmos, yeah. Isn't that the one you didn't like? Look, these are the Peacock gels. I love them. They're my favorite. Look at this. They are beautiful. My God. They're dusty. I know, but... And then we got this one, which is that silver. It's holographic, too. Look at that. What if we put that in there? Whoa. We just add little, like, in there. And then, look, we have... I love this one. Beautiful Chaos is my favorite. Yes, cat. Yes, 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 yes. This one is beautiful. Nana Ange just... This one's one of my favorite one. I've used a lot of this one. It's went far for me. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to show y'all what I got here. Because I don't think I've ever showed my exact collection off, you guys. So, here's my hollow ones. I have the whole collection except for the red one. I think it's called Santa something. I have Sticky Toffee. They're my favorite. I love these so much. So freaking much. These hollow ones are the bomb. Alrighty. What are you? This one right here is one of my favorite holographic ones. Tell me that that is not amazingly pretty. The last one? Oh, the hollow one? Hold on. So we have Candy Cane. We have Frosty, which is blue. Just look at that. Look at that. Oh, the purple? Yeah, this one? This one's my fave. Science Lab. I think there's one more to this one, and I think it's a red. I'm pretty sure it's a red, but they are beautiful, guys. If you do not have these hollows, you need them. Like, it's pure hollow, watch. Look at that hollow. Look at it move. Oh! Oh, Purple Chaos. Sorry. This one? It's like the Aurora, almost. It's just got that, like, beautiful... It's got that beautiful shimmer to it. So if you did it on black, it would look different. It's more blue. But if you did it on clear, it's purple. This was the first one that I ever got when they asked me if I wanted to be an ambassador, but I'm telling you, these freaking hollows, dude. Probably the best hollows I've seen yet so far, to be honest. I mean, look at that. Just beautiful. Alright, we're using that too. Woo! We're using so much shit. Alright, Crystal, what'd you do with your, cleanup thing? I'm losing my mind, I think. Or it fell on the floor. One of the two. I don't know. I can't find it now. My spray bottle. Where'd you go, buddy? Don't make me have to hunt you down. Oh, it's right in front of my face, y'all. Goodness. But yeah. Ugh, it's so pretty. Okay. Woo! Ooh, I know. I don't have... Those are the only cat eyes I have in Madame Glam, though. Alright. One thing I don't know if I'm gonna add this one, guys. Texture wise, I mean, it looks really pretty, but I don't think I want to make it the cat eye, because it's, yeah. But I will put that in there. And look at this one. Look, tell me this is not, ugh. I'm missing the bright pink hollow one that goes with this collection. Almost got every one of them, but yes, and I never got any of them. So the moment that I could, I jumped on it. But yeah, the pink one's the only one I don't have. I have Hollow Knight, Frosty, Candy Cane, Sticky Toffee, and Hollow Lover. And then this one here, which is, oh, that's the cat eye. And then Sugar Cookie. But those are, so I am missing the bright pink one, right? I thought there was a bright pink one, but maybe not. And if you guys don't have the back to school set, grab that one because they are bomb. Look at this. These are the other hollows. They're like a jelly hollow, guys. And they've been sitting for like a hot minute. Yes. You want the green? Are you serious? I have 3 of them. Do you, Glam? I'll send you one, babe. This one right here? The Erud, whatever that's called. Yeah, I'll send you that. No problemo. Look at that. Ugh. This one is called the, so you have this one's a really pretty. Treasure Book is really pretty for like a background color. And the green's really pretty too. I know, right? Mine's been sitting, guys, so just bear with it. But I have the other one. Where the hell did it go? But I just got, they sent me another one by itself for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but they did. But we're doing a big Madam Glam blowout live, you guys, for me hitting over 4K. It's really pretty. Now, these ones are a bit lighter, but it's really pretty. It's like a yellow-green. But mine needs, the new one that I have is not like that. The new one I have is thick. Mine's just sat for a minute. Alright, I think I'm going to add a little bit of this for that sunshine, or should we add the peach one? This is more of an orange, guys. Red or peach? I got this new vortex shaker. Oh, I know. People have been talking about it. Is it Hassan? Hello. Thanks for coming. Example was a study. What? Yeah, I can do both if that's what you want me to do. I just got to shake it up real quick. I'm pretty sure once I do this, if we do the base black, do we want to do the base black and then just do like a nebula type? Just little bits. We're putting quite a bit of colors on the nails. So, in order to get them to, we're definitely going to have to layer them for sure. Not that one. Okay. Let me put these guys back for a minute. A second. Alright. We got these colors, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me grab these and put these up so that way they're out of my way. I think I have the newest collection from Varnail. It's called the Y2K collection. I don't think I've ever had a Y2K collection before, so I'm excited for that one. Alright, here's the colors, everybody. Whoa. That's lots and lots of beautiful colors. Okay. We have Ted. So I'm just going to pull a longer nail out. It's not going to take us long because we're just whatever. So I'm just going to grab a longish, longer nail. And I think I'm going to do these. I'm going to do these, but I'm going to cut it down so it's not so big. And then we can do this and it won't be too bad. And I think a 4 is going to work in here. Yeah. Ta-da. And then we'll cut her down. I got it off Amazon. Oh, yeah. Can you do a dark navy? I don't know if I have a navy, thing. Here we go. Do I have a navy blue? I don't know if I do. I have brights and lights. Let me see something. Look at this. This is so dusty. Lord forgive me. Look at that one. Of a solid or slightly metallic royal purple. Okay. Yes. This is probably the darkest I got. That's more... Community tab, yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I got in terms of like a royal blue. See this one? We have a jelly and then we have this guy. I don't have an actual like blue. I have this one. So far the space base, you could do black, then use the jelly on top. This one, the blue jelly. You want the sparkle or you want this one? The blue jelly. It will add a hint of color. That would be a good base. Okay. All right. Oh shit, I gotta get black, don't I? Alright, if we do the black, I have a black sparkle, but we're just gonna use Brit Back black. And this one, of course, will be added in there. Alrighty. Got plenty. Yes, girl. I gotta get a magnet out. No flat, no sparkle. If you're layering, the matte colors will be good in small pockets. Yeah. Alright, let's put our base on. You know what? I think tonight's the first night that it's just an intimate night with us. Oh no, I got a floof in there. I got some floof in there, guys. I got floofs all up in this. Oh well. I think for me, I love this black. We're layering, so I'm only going to do one base. Like, I'm not going to put 2 layers on here. I'm just going to layer it once. That's it. Real lightly. I got a bunch of flukes in there. Don't mind my bubbles. I know, dude. Can I just tell you guys how much I love you? Thank you so much, guys. Alright, we're gonna flop these on quite quickly. We got 9 people in here. I must be sucking the night, y'all. Alright. So when you're doing a hand or a finger like this, just always be when you slap it on like that, you're gonna have that. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it just like that. For the most part, I typically like to take my white inside of my black and let it bloom out, but... Hi, Maya! Use one of the glam glitters in small areas, then use the blue jelly top. Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna take my favorite one, and I am not going to... Ooh, can we see now? I'm gonna take this guy, right? I'm gonna take a little bit. This is how I like to do mine, typically. Right? So what we're going to do is that galaxy is going to go right in here. Typically, when I do my galaxies and we're layering multiple colors, I like to do it that way inside of the black because you leave it sit and it like pulls it out. So I'm going to... And then we're going to put all the colors in the middle there. Galaxy, the white is never the same. And if you want more color in more places, then just kind of drop it where you want more of that color. But it gives it like a little nice texture of sorts, right? We're doing it in here, so I'm just gonna do... We're just gonna leave that there like it's a hole in the middle of the nebula. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Emma. Hi, Maya Love. Thanks for coming. We're going to let that just kind of sit inside there a minute and let it bloom out. I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to pop this little bubble. Boop. I love that little hint of sparkle in there, guys. So it's going to come in this whole area right here and possibly kind of bloom out once we get that blue on. We're going to put the white in there. We're going to put the blue on, and then I'm going to add a little bit more of that white texture in there. I think it's going to look cool. It's right during... Oh, no. Thanks, guys, for coming. Alright, I'm going to turn it over and cure it. If you leave, the longer you leave it in there, obviously, the longer it's going to bloom. But you don't want it to bloom too much. You kind of want that to still have a little bit of that white texture to it. And then you could go in and add more over your color if you want. But it's really cool. Alrighty, she's in there, guys. I'm going to leave that cap off. Here's what we did earlier. She's pretty cool looking. I got a glitter on her already, but super nice, super cool, super fun. Dude, I can't believe... I really appreciate you guys so much. I really, really, really do. So we are doing a galaxy nail art. Sunset galaxy. Let me grab my... I'm gonna try. I don't have any, like, those, like, little ball things. However, you have... I wonder what those magnets would do if we added, like... I don't have any of the round ones in here with me, but I'm just gonna use this guy. Alrighty. I'm making sure that I am double curing that black, guys. Oh, wow. Alright, Nana Ange, thank you so much. Have an amazing weekend. Love you, girly. Sleep well. We're going to slap these on kind of fast. So we're going to do the cat eye colors, and then we're going to slap all these colors on. We want more blue and purple, right? This one? Definitely. Here's our red. I'll probably do it with a liner brush. Here's our nice sunset color. And then our dark purple, pink. Alright, I'm just going to leave the lid off. Oh, we're going to add a little bit there. We can do it. If I can ombre 23 colors, we can add all these colors for the thing. So here's our beautiful holographic reflective glitter. And then we have the hollows as well. And then we have the hollow cat eye. Let me get the hollow cat eye. Honestly, we don't need the hollow cat eye because we have this one. There's so many cat eye, but we're already going to have a rainbow in there. I don't know. We can try it. We can try it. So we're doing, because if we did one like this, look, if I put this over it, it looks blue because it's black. I think it's going to give us a better outcome, to be honest with you. Would you like to see the difference? So that's the color, right? On black. It looks purple, but on black it's that beautiful blue with a purple shift. And then this one is just your jelly blue. See how dark it's going to be? Which one do you think? So the only way you're going to find this blue is going to be is over the white stripes that I put in there. Hi. You like the first one? What about you, Glam? That is super pigmented. Woo! That was the last one you did? Which one? This one? This one's the dark blue one, but this one is the one that looks purple but turns blue. It's crazy that it does that over black, you know? Wait, what? I missed it. Hold on, y'all. Alright. We're going to be doing some acrylic this weekend, too. I can't wait. Alright, let's freaking do this, shall we? I am going to turn off these lights so we can see the reflective. Look at that. So we have all of our hollows. Alright. Let's just do it. Is this the one we want for the background, or you want the jelly? Because this is a pretty dark. I'm just gonna lightly jelly. Okay. I'm just gonna do like lightly, so it looks like streaks of color. Alright, we're gonna take this. I'm gonna do all this wet too, because I feel like a lot of this we could do pretty cool. We could do a little explosion too. Oh shit, that's not interstellar. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. I don't know what that looks like on there, but wow. Whoa. Whoa, look at that, y'all. Whoa, that looks cool as hell. Alright. I don't know if I want the orange in there. I'm like, ooh, do I want the orange in there? Do I want the pink in there? You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, that's pretty pretty light. This is a pretty light cat eye right here, so it's just going to be like a hint of that color. And then you can go back in and add your white to the outside too, but I don't want to lose that purple. Alright, hold up, y'all. I'm just going to leave it just like that. Oh, dude. Alright, I'm curing that, and then we're going to layer it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's all good, though, because I am appreciative of y'all. Alright, so we're going to layer these. We're going to get those bigger pieces in there, and then we're going to layer... This is cat eye. I don't want that one. Alright, then we're going to layer these 3 together. And then this one. So we'll take these guys. I want to move this out of the way. And I think those are going to look really pretty together. This is just the regular hollow. Okay. So these are the colors we're going to add. And I'm going to add the white one again. If I wanted to make a rainbow one, I could. We'll have to try to do a rainbow one. Hi, Rocco. It's also a good spot for the chunky. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Shout out to everybody in here. I love you guys. I also usually have my lives spurred out like ahead of time, but I had literally done this like 20 minutes before I went live, so. Alright, so here's the outcome so far. So now, we have so many blues, I need more. This one's a good one to go outside of the lines with, to make it like a nebula almost. You know what I'm saying? These Peacock ones, if y'all don't have these, I would get them. Look at that glitter, y'all. Alright, I'm going to add some blue. This outside part. And we got some of that. I don't want it to go in the middle too much. Just gonna like spread it out a little. And then I'm gonna bleed it up here. So it looks like it's coming from the inside. This is like how I see it in my head. Okay. So I'm gonna make these streaks, right? It's gonna be like a crashing nebula almost. I don't know if that makes sense, y'all, but that's how I see it in my head, like a... So we're gonna float it out. But we can still see that blue line that we layered. Right? And to do this kind of more at a, like it's more sporadic over here. And bring some down here. I need some pink right there. Does that look like a nebula to y'all? I feel like it does. Like it's like shooting out like that. I actually think it looks so pretty like that. Holy crap. Okay. Right? That's what I was thinking. I might have to catch the final result later. No worries, babe. Thanks so much. I love you guys. Appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to add the hollow and then I don't know if I'm going to add that yellow because I like the pink and the like purple. If you're new in here, my name is Shug. We're just kind of layering a galaxy here. How does that look, Kat? Thanks for your help, Glam. I hope you sleep well, baby. So I am going to actually add a little bit of this. But I'm going to add a more cat eye right here in the center. Oh. Hi, Courtney. Aw. Go to sleep, love. It's okay. I'm going to add a little, like, whatever here. So, we got that guy. So I think I'm just going to go with blues and reds and purples. So I'm going to take this guy. This is just straight off my dome, y'all. Alright. I'm going to take my dotting tool. And I'm just going to make like... I'm going to do these little nebula stars. That only... They're like kind of floating outward a little bit. Just so they're just a little bit on the lighter side. Nothing crazy. Just so when you move it, it just moves, you know? Alright, I'm gonna add a tiny... Whoa. I'm gonna add a tiny... Alright, we're gonna go over that. Alright, I'm gonna cure that, and then we're gonna go over it with the other ones. You love it? Yay. Love you, babe. Sleep well. I will. Hi, Mona. Hello. Oh, hi, Cordy. How's your night, babes? How are you doing, loves? Alright, so we have this one in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these right here. So these are going to be like our main hollow colors. And we'll add our white again, wherever I did with it. There it is. And then we'll add our... I might add this guy. I don't know. But I'm going to definitely add more of that, like, the buildup of this iced out color. We're almost done. That, I was gonna add, like, a streak or two. You're in my head. Okay, bye. Love you. See you later. Look at that. That actually looks bomb, to be honest with you, once we add that white. Because I like it when it just... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these colors and put it on my palette. So I'm not, like, you know, putting a bunch on the nail. And I'm going to actually use Brit Brat's Super Base. Because that's going to give us, like, the dimension we need to encapsulate it without having to put a bunch of stuff on there. Or other colors on there, I should say. And then we're going to take what I can out of this guy. Like I said, I don't have a lot of this guy for whatever freaking reason. I never use this on myself, this color right here, since it's a tester. But I do use it on nail, like, sets. So I'm going to take this guy and get as much as I possibly can. And we're going to drag this guy. Can you even see that color? Like, you definitely don't need a lot of these colors. So we're going to add a little bit more. We're going to put these, but then we're going to add our purple colors that we need. Kind of up in here a little bit, you know? I'm going to add a little bit of this. I'm just going to pull it into that color so it looks two-toned. So it's like, it's cat eye on one end, but not too cat eye. And you can take this and kind of wiggle it, and it will either be a line. I want a big busted line going from one end to the other, but we still have this dark line here of that purple. Alright. Whoa. We need another dark cat eye. We need a purple, though. I thought I grabbed another purple cat eye, but... Oh, shit. Hold on. We need some more white, though. So I'm going to take this white. The white sparkle. Alright, I think I'm going to take this. And I'm just messily going about here. Just bear with me, y'all. You literally just come for the nail art and yeah. It looks like it exploded on this side and just kind of went. Typically, you can do like little swirls inside your things too. But I am actually going to take this brush and take some of that white out. There we go. What you think? I feel like we need one to go over that, but I don't know what. We almost need like a lighter glitter. Which of our nail one, Lovey? I'm gonna just cure that. What does that look like to y'all? I don't even know what that looks like to you guys. Can you even tell? This one? Wait, hold up. I forgot about that one. Because I think... I'm going to cure that, I think. I'm going to take some of that white out, though. There we go. You should just only outline it, honestly, with your color. Because that color is what's going to give you that nebula outline. There we go. The veins look cool. I'm going to make them a tad bit darker. Just so we can see it. It's a nebula vein, everybody. And it's like the stars kind of floating. And then we'll take this guy. Yeah. There we go. I'm just going to pat that so it looks like it's... Same thing with this. We're going to pat it and just kind of fade it. There we go. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty. What you think? Definitely galaxy, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and cure that. One thing we're going to do is I'm just going to add some stars and then we're going to glossy top coat that. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, to be honest with you, but I think it looks pretty. Hi, Marcia. Thanks, everybody, for being in here tonight. I really appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe because it helps so much. So we unboxed these here. I didn't even use them. They're on my plate. I mean, for the new ones. We did use them. I made this little guy here with our liner. With our liners. And then we're just testing the brush out. Love it. Brit Brat nailed it. Liner brushes. Bomb. Love them. I love it, love it. Love it, love it. So we're going to do the white glitter stars. Just some little tiny galaxies. Like the little tiny galaxy-esque type ones. I thought about doing it in this one right here. Just to give the stars some shine. But I don't know. What does that look like to you guys? These are like little planets. Little tiny planets. And then we can go. You can make an X too for a star. Don't recommend it right there just because we have so much there, but we're just going to leave it like that and do some tiny ones. We could layer them, but really I don't want to. Should I do one in the middle? Like a big one here? Yeah. Let's do a big one. We're just going to pull a star. Oh man, I just put my finger in it. I don't want it to be like super bright, but enough to where you know that's a star. And then I'm going to do a small one. And then I'm just going to go over that with the silver. Alright, you can't see that. Alright, we're going to do... Alright, we're going to do a dark white one. Right here. gonna do one. Alrighty, y'all. I'm just taking this purple and I'm just lightly dotting the middle of those so you can see what they look like. I'm going to do another star on the inside of that, and then we're done. Alright, there she is. Hi, Rary. Hi, Chloe. Hi, guys. Alright, y'all. That's it. All I gotta do is put the top on and we're good. So, one thing I'm gonna put on here is the thick top. The actual thick, thick one. Because you can either encapsulate it or... If you encapsulate it with the super base, then you can kind of do like a raised up galaxy look. You know what I mean? So while that's in the lamp, I'm going to clean this guy, and yeah. Thanks, guys. I kind of lost everybody. Like, every time I do nail art, I have to work on getting better at talking while I'm doing nail art, y'all. This kind of turned into a, like, just a whatever. Somebody asked me to do galaxy, and I told them, and I figured, you know, we could do some galaxy. It's okay. So that's what we did, y'all. So I appreciate you guys being here. But for you guys that just came in, I unboxed the liner brushes from Nail Reserve, as well as I unboxed this from Brit Brat Nailed It. And then these new liner brushes as well. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to take the super base, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over... It is. We're actually... This is like a nebula, like You know what I mean? At least that's how I saw it in my head. There is a lot in there. There's cat eye in there, glitter in there, all kinds of stuff. Holographic in there. Like, it's almost supposed to be like a sunset. You could do a swirl, like an outside swirl around this inside part if you wanted to. However, I didn't really want to do an inside swirl. But you can take your super base and just do the middle of it so it pops upward. Does that make sense? Should we do that? Should we make it 3D or no? Yeah, it's supposed to be like a Milky Way, nebula, galaxy type. I don't know if we'll be able to make it stick out in the middle or not, y'all. Just because of how much this stuff comes out. You know? I'm not doing... This is the... We're just doing one nail. Oh, wow. We just did one nail tonight just to hang out, chill, so I could unbox those and figure out if we wanted to do something. Somebody asked to do a galaxy, so I wanted to kind of... When I do one nails like this kind of gives me a little bit of a layout for, like, what what I would want to try to do for a full set, if that makes sense. So I like doing these one nails to kind of just give me a little bit more in depth on maybe what all I could do, what all I could fix, what all I could add type deal. Does that make sense? It helps a lot. I used to only do one nail. Do you guys remember that? But I love doing like full nails though, like full sets. Oh my gosh, that just melted that. I don't know what that looks like for you guys. Look at that. That's what she looks like. Yeah. I haven't done a floral set in goodness. I did a floral set for Mother's Day. I think in 2024, like the shitballs Batman. The beginning of 2024, I think. Maybe 2025. Let me get this excess off here, guys. I'm not worried about the top part. I'm just going to make sure I get the excess off. Wow. That's really pretty. But yeah, I could do a floral. Thanks for coming in, guys. I really appreciate it so much. So freaking much. But Sunday we're gonna be doing a Sunday we're gonna be doing acrylic. We're gonna do like a mermaid beach theme. I think it looks cool though. I'll show you in regular lighting too. Alright, it's been a little quiet tonight, guys. I'm not sure, but it's alright. Alright. So we'll do the beach set. I think we're doing the mermaid theme, me and Nelly. We're gonna be going live and doing that. So tune in, everybody, because me and my bestie Nelly haven't done anything in so long, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna turn my light on. Let's see what she looks like, shall we? But yeah, check out Brit Brat Nailed It. These are her new liners. They're double-ended. We have our gel brush. We have the edge brush. And then she also has gel paint too, guys. Liner. A thicker liner. And then we have a 20. And then we have one that's called Fill Me In, which is the tiniest one. And then we have the step up from that. And then we have Swipe Evade. It should, yes. I'll end up putting it on my community tab as well. Alrighty. So we got those today. I have more Brit Brat coming on the way as well. Alright. We used all kinds of stuff today, you guys, so it's actually nice just kind of layering a bunch of stuff together. Cat eyes and all that good stuff. Alright, I'm going to put it in there for a little bit longer just so I know it's completely cured. I will make sure the codes are linked, guys. I'll put the Crystal Ball Cat Eye, the Cat Eye Interstellar. I will make sure to add after this live so you guys know which ones we used. And I can try to link all of the colors I used for Madam Glam and Brit Brat Nailed It. Typically, it's not so quiet around here, but I didn't know. I'm going to move these out of the way for us. Okay. Alright. You guys have no idea just how much it means that you guys actually are here. Most people would have left, like, off, you know? I am. Alrighty. This is what she looks like. This is our, like, what do you want to call that? We have Cat Eye. We have Hollow. This is what she looks like. She looks really cool because you can see the glitter. And I don't know what it's looking like on camera. Or like how it's picking up really. But it's kind of got like the green coming out of the back. And then you have the glitter. It looks really cool. I think I want to do a little bit more with layering myself. In hopes of... I think it's cool. And if you guys have never layered, let me know. And we can do a little bit more with some layering. But yeah, that's our little nebula galaxy-esque looking one. Just something to do tonight. Test those brushes out and all of that. So yeah. And then here's this one. So that's kind of what we did for some easy nail art. Here are the liner brushes, or the liner gels I got, and the brushes. And Stick It and Glossy Top Coat. That is what we, that's what we unboxed today, guys. So thanks for hanging with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all my mods. Thank you to my new members. And thanks for being here, Chloe. And everybody else that was in here. Rare 8, thank you so much for being here. Kat, thank you for all your help. Glam, Ange, Stacy, all of you guys, thank you so much for all your help. I love you guys. And I will see you on Sunday. Hi, Daisy. Hi, everybody. So I will see you guys. Thanks for coming. Check out all of the other lives we had this week. We had a lot of lives this week, so go check them out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed myself. But I hope you have an amazing, wonderful, blessed day, night, wherever you are. And don't forget that you can always do everything. And there's only one of you. Hi, Kim. Good night, ladies. I love you, Kim. You have to let me know what you think, lovey. It's our little nebula, like, galaxy one. Have a good morning and a good day for you, lovey. I will see you live again. I'll see you on the flip side. Everything is linked, guys. You can use code SUGAR for this and for this, okay? Love you guys, and I'll see you on the flip side. Look forward to the huge Madam Glam haul as well that we'll be having in another Brit Brat Nailed It haul too. So, love you guys, and have a great night.